morning, friends and viewers and Anglo-Celtic people. In this video, I go out on my well-hunted old pasture with my XP Deus 1, leaving my Deus 2 in the house just now, falling in love again with my Deus 1, and I go hunting deep targets on pasture. I get a lot of targets around the 10 inches. I explain a little bit about how I'm doing it. But I don't normally ask this. Can you please drop a like on this one? Can you please drop a comment? Can you please, more than anything, if you're a regular return viewer, can you please subscribe? My channel, I'm not sure whether it's just YouTube, the algorithms, whatever. I seem to be on the wrong end of it at the minute, and I put a lot of effort in, and this is nearly 40 minutes of entertainment again. So like, comment, and please subscribe. Thank you, and I do find cool shizzle in this one. Good afternoon, viewers, from me and Buster and the random dog walker up there who doesn't know she's going to be on YouTube and probably won't ever. I had to go to the vets to get Buster's medicine. He's even got his name on, look. So this is the first meal of his day, even though it's afternoon. He gets into his dad's bad habits, don't you, Bunch? I'm going to feed him, give him his medicine. And I'm on my favourite old pasture here that might chuck up something, might not, but fingers crossed in it. Fingers crossed, as they say. There's no real gift to this metal detecting. It's just the more holes you dig, the more you'll find. Usually rubbish. Well, there's my first signal. Not a bad audio, kind of broken, not doing much on the XY, but I've got to dig those. I've got to find out whether it's a bit of iron or something good that's deep. It's a bit tricky filming and swinging at the same time. Coming in, it's coming in and around the mid-60s with a bit of a squirrely line. It might be iron, might be something good deep. Well, it proves I did right to dig it, but unfortunately it's just some discarded wire, and it's going to take some getting out of that clod. This ground's starting to harden up again. Got another one here where the line isn't doing what it's supposed to, but you might hear the audio. Some of those can be deep targets that are good, and some of those with a bit of a wobbly line and not the most crisp audio can turn out to be iron, like that one. The thing is, I'm on my old pasture here. It's been very good to me. Gold coins, hammered coins, denarii, little Tudor pear spill, but it's been heavily detected now, and I'm finding that to get any of the remaining good targets, I've really got to take a chance on a lot of the signals that I wouldn't normally dig, and a lot of the time it'll come up with junk. But, you know, last time out I had a silver threepence, time before that I had a deep hammy. Digging, just iffy, very iffy signals. Well, I'm sure these aren't damsons, they're too small. I'm tempted to take a chance on them and have a taste in case there's something nice like blueberries or something. Look, there might be blueberries. If they are, let me know. Well, obviously you can't eat everything that you see out in the fields, so I'm not going to take a chance just yet. Being very sweet today, Buster. Good boy. This target it's about 8 inches down, and it actually came in at number 97 with hardly any audio and a very broken line. But as you can see, it's a button. Unfortunately it's only blank, but it's a small button that was at 8 inches and it was giving you no sort of signal at all. Like I was saying earlier on them other ones, you really got to just take a chance on some of them when you've got pasture field that you've hunted out. So this one again was about 8 inches down. Don't know what it is. Probably just your average pre-decimal penny. It's about 8 inches down, but the interesting thing about this signal, maybe it was on its edge or something, I'm not sure when I've disturbed it. It's on this path here that I've done a few times before, and the signal on this was absolutely nothing on the line. The line wasn't going straight, diagonal, wasn't going nowhere, just a little confusion right in the middle of the screen where the line should jump off from, and no numbers on the screen in the corner. It was just a faint little bzz, 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 bzz audio and hardly any line, or certainly no number. So there you go, another iffy signal. Say hello to Jay Bund, say hello to Jay Britton, shout out to Jay Britton. He keeps interrupting us, doesn't he, Bund, while we're out beeping. He's talking coin prices and such shit. I sell mine to rich Americans, Jay. I don't like keeping them. I'm not a coin collector, and I think anybody who has a coin cabinet that looks like it's just come out of a jeweller's shop is an absolute spittoon. Fuck it, Jay. Get them sold, mate. Take that back, viewers. Do what you want with your coins. It's the nicotine. It's no nicotine. It's driving me nuts and it's making me very grumpy. Something here. Don't know whether it's a copper or a button. Don't know what it is, viewers. This was about 7 inches down. Fairly strong signal with this one, though. So obviously, I just haven't swung over this one. I'll give that a wipe off because it looks, well, I'll wash off. It looks like a fairly older copper. Might have a bit on it, that one. Yeah, it's George III, this one. Got a fair bit on it. I think it is, anyway. Although, that writing at the top is throwing me. Is it Gillamus? Got a date on the bottom. Oh, I think it might be, see that big thing going from the left to the right? I think this is an example of one of those tokens from the 1700s. It's actually an industrial token, and most of these were like around about the 1790s or something. It's a token of a famous early British steel maker in the late 1700s. That's the process there. You can actually see the man on the right there by a big steam driven hammer where they're hammering the steel on that. And I'm not sure whether this is can't remember who this one's attributed to. I can almost read it actually there. I don't think it's Matthew Bolton, this one, but it's another mover and shaker of that early industrial revolution. So that's cool to find. I haven't found any of those industrial tokens for a long time. Happy with that bunt. And yeah, just bobbling along on the path that me and Dean and a few others have done. Just for your reference, Dean. We're still leaving stuff, mate. We've still got stuff to get. Is that a lollipop, Dad? No, son, it's my coil. Update on the token with a man working a steam hammer in a steel mill in the 1790s and a portrait of an industrialist on the other side. The industrialist was John Wilkinson, sometimes known as Iron Mad Wilkinson. So he was more Iron Mike than Tyson, a couple of 100 years before him. Show you a picture. Thanks to my two mates on Facebook, Benzel and our other mate whose name I've just forgot. I'm sorry. Very, very good of you. Got a banging signal here on the path again. Don't know how we missed this one. This was kind of tucked in like that. It was sideways on, but only about 2.5, 3 inches deep. There you go. Nice early Queen Victoria. I think there might be more. There might be another signal round by this. I'm not sure yet. Hello babbies. Yeah, he's a little brown lamb. He is a little brown lamb, but he's not quite. Stay there, bunt. Stay there. They like seeing him. Oh, everybody likes you, bunt. Everybody likes a bunter, even the little lammies. God bless you, sweetheart. God bless you, mate. Got a banging signal here, bunt, and it popped out from about 4 or 5 inches. It's over there, don't know what it is. It's another ham weight, like we had a few videos back. I used to think they were lead buttons, but they're actually weights that were put in Victorian long ladies' skirts. You want your coat on, don't you? Because it's raining, look. Alright, I've got the coat in the backpack on my back. I shall take it out and put it on the bunt. There you go, bunt. You got your coat on, look. I haven't got a coat. And you've got your tomato and chicken and basil and your bottled water. Go on, crack on, son. Crack on, mate. Oh, such a cutie. Mega cute dog. Hey, look, bunt. One for me. One for you, look. Alright, spoilt rotten you are, mate. Let me have a bit now. Bunty and the magic Pasture gives him superpowers, viewers. Remember, he's got no teeth, but Pasture gives Bunter superpowers. Here, it's there, look. Now the superpowers that Bunter gets varies, but often what I can do is send him back in time and he can speak Saxon. So I send him back in time after the super Pasture powers, get him to tap up a Saxon king. Usually takes about 3 goes of the Pasture though, and you don't even know he's gone because time stands still. Right, there's the third magic pasta bunt. It's a bit like Jack and the Beanstalk and his magic beans, only it's pasta and it's a dog. So he'll come back from Saxon times any second now. There he is, he's back. Buster, what did King Alfred say? Is there any treasure around here? Yes, Dad. You're sitting on King Alfred's burnt cakes, but you'll never know because they've disintegrated. Thanks, Bunt. We'll try you with rhubarb next time. That pasta's obviously not working as good as it used to. Well, I'm really enjoying just wandering over this bottom pasture that we've all wandered over lots before. Sometimes the signals are pinpointed depth and non-existent, and sometimes we've got big banging signals 3 inches down that we've all missed by probably 4 inches off the end of our coils. Got a big banger here, and it looks all right. It looks all right. That lucky Saxon pasta's rubbed off. Bunty, Bunty, I don't think this is Saxon. Can you see what I can see, viewers? I think it might be like a big horse. Brass decoration. It's in charming condition though, isn't it? Look at that touch for the very first time. Like a virgin. Like a virgin. Touch for the very first time. You tell I've been off the cigarettes, viewers. I've been grumpy as anything all week, just moaning in Messenger online and stuff, and putting grumpy political posts on my Facebook because it's driving me insane not smoking. I don't know whether you've noticed that there's been a bit of insanity during this video, but I blame the tobacco withdrawals. Even a month in, I'm just dotty and grumpy. I like that. Yeah, probably about 100 odd years old this. I wouldn't say it's ancient like medieval or nothing. But it's nice, isn't it? I'll put a bit of water on it, see if we can make out those initials. See whether you see anything with the water. Oh, I like it anyway. I'm not sure, viewers. It obviously is that way round. I like it. I'm not going to knock anything else off it just now. We're in the field. I'm happy with that. Some nice cool finds with the Saxon pasta hound. It's worked a little bit, hasn't it? It's got me a little bit back in time, Bunt. Must try a bit harder on the next big banger though, mate. See if it's a big Saxon ring piece. I've got a hammy signal here, and after giving Buster the magical Saxon pasta, I was convinced this was going to be like a unique unrecorded Saxon penny, but don't quite think it is. Something along them lines. It beeps and it gives a similar number, but I don't think the British Museum are going to be queuing up to buy that off me somehow. I don't think the flows are going to flow to my inbox with their blagging letters and ask for this piece of detritus somehow. It's not going to be a treasure trove. Took some finding this. Clod fell out in half. I was convinced it was like a bit of a squelchy but fairly prominent signal. Convinced it'd be like a gold annular brooch or something, but I don't think it is. I think it might be one of those halfpence blighters again. Yes, it's an old Vicky. Hello, Stephen. Sorry I'm not a gold brooch. You've been eating too much pasta. How does she know what we've been eating, Bunt? Well, I got a big mellow zip, 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 zip sounding. Oh, I don't know, about 10 inches down, it was that. Yeah, so it was one of them viewers. I don't know what it is. Maybe you do. Zip, zip. You didn't give me enough pasta to keep me out in this rain, Dad. Oh, I'm sorry, Bunt. I think I might be onto a Saxon brooch though. If this is a Saxon brooch, we can go home, son. Alright, pretty sure it's not a Victorian stair gripper. Oh, sorry, Bunt. It is a Victorian stair rod gripper. We'll have to stay now. You're out of order. Digging shite. No pasta in the rain. Talking to King Alfred. I'm going to have you certified, Dad. Alright, son. I'm pretty sure the next one will be a Saxon brooch, honest. Oh, sorry, Bunt. I don't think it is a Saxon brooch. Could be a ring, though, mate. Could be a ring, but it's probably a shotgun shell. Oh, yeah. Sorry, mate. That just means we've got to stick it out another couple of more signals. I know it's raining, Babby, but you are legendary. You are my treasure hound, and you shall get me on it. You shall, Bunty. Bunty is blooming amazing. The very last clip before this one, I said he would get me on the blooming treasure. He's a treasure hound. I want to show you the hole that I've just dug, and you can absolutely clearly see that the target I've just got, to get this target out, I had to put my spade half in a dried out hole that somebody's dug. And you watch what they left. Whoever left it, they left a peach. They've left a banger. So look, my signal was here. When you see that, you can see, can't you, viewers? Look, that there was the hole. That was the hole that someone's dug, and the signal was in that bit. That's the rest of the clod there. Look at this. Got to be a hammered. Got to be, surely, after all this build up. Oh, banging, banging. Stevie's either on a groat or a half groat. Oh, this is amazing. I'm going to go and fill my water up because it's nearly empty. Oh, my Bunty, oh, my Bunty, you are my little treasure hound. I bloomin' love you, I bloomin' love you. We've gone and done it again. We're on the quiet pasture. The sheep are over there, and it's right in the middle again. Dino, Badger and Sydney have all had a good rumble. Someone dug it, someone dug it, someone dug it and left it in the hole. Now Stevie's got his groat on. Let's just hope it's rare as f***. Hope it's rare as f***. Hope it's not London. Here's a murky bath. We'll drop it in and pull it out and hope it's worth a cheeky grand. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the psychoactive pastor, IW, Henry VIII, no sorry, Edward III or some, I don't know. I dub you a lovely old king, mate. You're blammin' beautiful. You ain't seen the light of day for about 800 odd years. It's a full groat. It's a full groat, viewers. It's a full groat. It's just been a bit clipped, a bit this, a bit that and the other, but the treasure hound has put me on it. Look at that. Oh, that's marvellous. Oh, I'm not getting tired of this. I'll give my last groat away to Charlie from Liverpool, a 10-year-old viewer, because he likes Anglo Celtic, so I sent him 3 nice coins, and this one of these was one of them. Got no groats left. The one I had left after that, I sold it accidentally cheap. I should have been selling it for about 170. I sold it for like £70 because I valued it wrong. I'm keeping this one. Got no groats. I've got a groat now. Oi, Bunty, wag your tail. I said, oi, Bunty, wag your tail. Got no groats. Oi, Bunty, got no groats. We've got a blooming groat now, Bunty. We've got a big banger of a groat. Yeah, it's okay. I'm just doing YouTube. Yeah, no, I'm all right. I don't need any help, thank you. All groated out viewers. I'm all high on groat. You should try it. You can go home now. Oh, look at him after a nice wash. I'll put this on one of the hammered coin groups and try and get a full ID, viewers. Hopefully give you an update on the video, exactly what king it is and where he was minted. But I can't see the giveaway LON on there for London. I'm not sure whether that's a York mint, actually. Possibly is. I will give you an update, viewers, because I'm absolutely buzzing. So we do think it's York mint. I'm not sure on the king yet. If you're new to detecting these hammered coins, they get minted in various towns and cities around the country, and the more provincial and small scale the mint, the more valuable the coin. You might get a beautiful hammered coin in great condition. If it's London mint, that always usually knocks the price a bit because they're much more common. I got an Edward the first off here, last 2 times out before this. That was Bury St Edmunds provincial mint, and now this one's turned out to be York. So if a good one of these was a London mint worth like 150, a York might be worth 200. You know, those, you know, and it can just ratchet up depending on condition and the mint and whatnot. I've got to point something out here to Dean Hunter. Yes, Dean, this is another Deus 1 hammy. The Deus 1, since it's 4 times out now. I've used it 4 times in the last 6 months, starting from last week. 4 times out. It's had, I think, 3 hammers, a silver, threepence. But look, Dean, look how close I am from the hedge there. This is your side, Dean. Look, I'm not in the middle. I'm not. That is the corner there. And then all the way over there is the other corner. This far third of the field is Dean Hunter's gridding patch. Look, it's kind of almost online. It is online with that house, Dean, there. Just on your third of the field. So, yeah, definitely Dean Hunter. Look at this. I'll fill it in properly again. But look at that, viewers. That's fresh green grass that hadn't been dug. I put my spade in here and I come over halfway into that dried out clod, and that's where the coin was, 8 inches down, with the Deus 1. Smashing it on the groaties. Bunty, come here. We've got to get the thumbnail. We've got to get the thumbnail. And I'll put a big picture of a groat there. That's how you got to get the thumbnails. Sorry, viewers. I'm only explaining this because I often leave random video clips in, and you'll be like, what the f*** is he doing? So now you know. Oh, Bunty, we've been caught with our groats up in the these are all high on groat now, viewers. These are all high on groat. It's infectious, it's spread. They think they can come over here, make best friends with my little Buster. Oh look, he is stoned off his tits on groat. Now any one of them now is going to come over here, sniff Buster, realise he isn't a brown sheep, and sheep often headbutt dogs. That's actually true. So all joking aside, nobody is headbutting he don't even know they're there. He's that old. This dog does not know that any of them are there, and that's why he's the magic treasure hound. He's out of time and out of place, and that's why I can send him on Saxon missions on the magic pasture. Well, the light's fading, viewers. Just got this coin from 10 inches down. There was no numbers on the dais, there was no lines. It was literally just that zzz, zzz audio. 10 inches down, and I'm not sure who it is. It's a fairly early copper, you can see, probably George III or William or someone. Well, this, you know what to do and mainly dig with audio with this Deus 1. It's going to get you the coins at between 8 to 12 inches, it really will. I share this field mainly with Dean Hunter, who only lives up at the top of it. And Badger's always welcome on his own or with us as well. But Dean's just been on the phone to me congratulating me and about my groat. And I was like, Dean, I've got like 2% battery and I've got a target at about 10 inches again. So we've got to go, Dean. I love you. You're a noodle. You're shit at detecting. I'll catch you soon. So I had the target. I was half uncovered when he stopped me and phoned me. I think I'm on the hammered again. I think this is a short cross. Look at this lovely looking thing, viewers. Can't make nothing out. Yeah, it looks old though. Pretty sure that's a short cross. Might be Henry III or John or someone. Glad I filled my water bottle up. Alright Bunty, do you know what, mate? I'm taking you home now after this. I ain't gonna stick it out. I reckon I could maybe get another one here tonight. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna walk over to the trough again, viewers. I'm gonna walk over and get that in the trough. It's got a lot of things stuck to that, but I've hardly got any battery. Just before I track over to the trough, and I'm using my last dregs of battery, notice that this is another 9 or 10 inches, and it's a small hammered coin this time. It's not a groat size. Small short cross size at 10 inches there with the Deus 1. I'm ripping them out the ground. Well, the light's fading a bit. I don't know how good this will come up on the camera. It's not too dark there, but this is a better way to clean this ancient coin. Can't zoom in because that would be one-handed, tricky, and I might lose my phone. So what I'll do is I'll just give it a good bathe there. Definitely a short cross, so that makes it from about 1100 AD, something like that. It'd be great if it was a Saxon, wouldn't it? But I don't think it is, but I can't really tell from here. I've got to get it back out in a sec and zoom in and all that, viewers. But Deus 1 again, and Bunty is right next to me, nuzzling me as I'm cleaning this, my treasure hound. Let's have a look what it cleans up into. Can zoom in now. Oh yeah, he's looking like possibly John, that. Possibly John. I can see it still needs a bit more cleaning there. It's John or Henry III. Nice short cross. Oh yeah. Yes, we will take that. We will take that, won't we, Bunter? This field has been amazing for me, my own personal permission that I just got with a random door knock. I don't know how long it's been now, or 7 months maybe. But It always looks after me, this what we think is a well-hunted pasture. Look at him. Slick King Henry or John. Absolutely amazing. Still a bit of dirt there. Right, updating them. Oh yes, looking sexy, them two kings, aren't they? I like it, Bunter. I like it. On the top puff settings, secret high roller top puff settings. You've got to be like a whale of the metal detecting world before you can use the top puff. They're just a bit too powerful for your average digger. You know, like them high rolling gamblers of Vegas that have got, you can drop $1 million on the turn of one blackjack hand. They're whales, but you've got to be a whale to be a top puff in the detecting world. Yeah, I'm on the very last of my battery now. I'm just showing this line to Dean. This is where I've just got the short cross, Dean. That is my bag in the distance. So we're just to the left of that house there. And that pylon kind of lines up with the first one with my bag. So this might be an old pathway, might be just just to the left of the bungalow. Straight line up there. Four kings bunt. What do you mean 4 kings, Dad? What do you mean 4 kings, Dad? Well, I feel like a king. You are a king. And I've got 2 king high rollers in my pocket. 2 top puffs. 4 king top puffs. Stick that in your Saxon bonnet. Over and out.